Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to cut right through all the noise and answer one very important question. What is the best VPN for the USA? Whether you're traveling overseas and trying to watch American Netflix, or maybe you're right here in the US and need to access something that's locked to a different state, well, we've got you covered.
So if you've ever even thought about looking for a VPN, this probably looks pretty familiar. It's just a total mess of options, right? All this technical jargon and these confusing promises. Are the free ones any good? Are they a scam? Do I really need to pay for one? It's so easy to just get completely lost. But don't you worry, that's what we're here for. We're going to untangle this whole thing for you.
So, our goal today is really simple. Think of us as your filter. We're going to take all of that chaos and just boil it down to what you actually need to know. We're only going to focus on the best of the best, so you can make a smart, confident choice without getting a headache.
Okay, first things first. The biggest decision you have to make right out of the gate is always free versus paid. A lot of us start by looking at the free stuff, right? But believe me, there's a world of difference in what you actually get. Let's break it down.
Let's just be real for a second. Most free VPNs are not great. They're usually super slow, they're packed with ads, and some of them even sell your data, which kind of defeats the whole purpose. Now, one of the few decent exceptions is ProtonVPN. It's free, and it doesn't have any data caps, which is huge. But, and this is a big but, there's a catch. You can't pick your server location, and the speeds are just not going to be fast enough. You'll probably be staring at a buffering wheel a lot.
And this slide really just lays it all out. It's like two different worlds. On one side, with a free VPN, you're basically rolling the dice. You might get a server halfway across the country, it's going to be slow, and you have zero control. But on the other side, with a premium paid service, well, now you're in the driver's seat. You get total control, the fastest speeds possible, and a super smooth, ad-free experience. The takeaway here is pretty clear. If you want something reliable that actually works, paid is really the only way to go.
Okay, so if we're all in on paid services, which ones are actually the best? Well, after a whole lot of testing, the list gets really small. It basically narrows down to just 3 elite contenders that always deliver on speed, on security, and on performance. And here they are, our 3 champions: ExpressVPN, NordVPN, and Surfshark. Now, each one of these is fantastic, but they all have their own superpower. One gives you incredible US coverage, another has unmatched global reach, and the third offers just amazing value. We're pretty confident that one of these is going to be the perfect fit for you.
So, what can you actually do with one of these powerhouses? Well, you can unlock a whole new world of content. Seriously, want to watch a show that's only on American Netflix while you're traveling? No problem. Want to connect to a US-based game server for a better, more stable connection? Super easy. You can even get around those annoying state-level restrictions for things like sports betting sites. The possibilities are just huge.
So like I said, all 3 of these VPNs are fantastic, but they have different strengths. The goal here isn't just to find a good VPN. It's about finding the right VPN for you and what you need to do. So let's figure out how to choose.
All right, so how do you pick between ExpressVPN, NordVPN, and Surfshark? Let's dial in and figure out which one is going to line up perfectly with what you need it for.
This chart makes the choice pretty simple. Look, if your main goal is connecting to specific spots inside the US, ExpressVPN is your best bet, hands down. If you're in the US and want to connect to the widest range of other countries around the globe, NordVPN is the clear winner there. And if you're looking for the best value, the best bang for your buck, Surfshark delivers all the premium features at a really budget-friendly price. Let's zoom in on ExpressVPN for a second. Its killer feature, its secret weapon, is this. It's the only one that has servers in every single US state. This gives you this incredible granular control for getting past those state-specific blocks we talked about. If you need to look like you're in Wyoming or Florida or Maine, you can do it with just one click. It's amazing. Okay, next up is NordVPN, and its superpower is just massive global reach. I mean, look at that number. It has servers in a staggering 165 countries. So if you're sitting in the US and you want to unlock international streaming libraries or connect to game servers anywhere in the world, NordVPN is basically your key to the entire planet.
And finally, we've got Surfshark, which is the undisputed champion of value. It's really simple. You get a premium, high-performance VPN for the best price of these 3. It's the perfect choice if you want all those top-tier features, but you don't want to pay that top-tier price tag. So, you've picked your perfect match based on what you need. But what about the really important stuff? What about security and privacy? Well, I've got great news.
With any of these three, you are completely and totally covered.
This right here, this is the single most important promise a VPN can possibly make. All three of our top picks have gone through independent third-party audits to prove they have a strict no-logs policy. What that means is they are not keeping or storing any of your information. What you do online is your business and your business alone.
So the bottom line is this. It doesn't matter if you choose ExpressVPN, NordVPN, or Surfshark, your security is guaranteed. All three of them use the highest level of encryption and have those verified no-logs policies, so you can just browse with complete peace of mind.
And there you have it. The choice overload is gone. You now have a clear, simple path to the right VPN for you. And with it, you have the power to securely access a whole global library of content. So really, the only question left is, what are you going to watch or play or explore first?